Hey guys, Shally here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a first. This is my very first collab, and it's with none other than Barbara. She is the founder of Soli Luna, which I'm sure you guys have seen my 1,000,001 stories about her and her awesome jewelry. So what is it? It's jewelry, crystals, and we also do energy work, so tarots and things like that. I have like all her little cards everywhere on my vanity because it's just like good vibes, good energy. Like I think that's the first thing that caught me about your brand, that it's just all good vibes. It's all about positive energy.
That's what I want to put out there.
Exactly. Today we're actually going to be doing like a semi get ready with me. As you can see, we already have like our faces done. Everything's pretty much good to go. So we're gonna be trying out some palettes that she actually has in her. She has like a subscription box.
So Luna Box is basically a vegan subscription box, no subscription. You basically purchase it every month, and every month it changes. And my hope with the vegan box is to sort of put a little emphasis and awareness into like cruelty-free beauty. So yeah, these are some of the awesome palettes that we have added into the Luna Box.
We love to see it. This is from
Dito Cosmetics.
And they're 100% vegan, right?
And cruelty-free.
So these are the palettes. This is one of them.
We have the Eco Earth, the Shiny Sun, and I think that's the Saturn shade.
And they look so dope, guys. Like, look at this.
The colors in here are like awesome.
And it's dope because like the names of the shades and everything kind of go with the palette, so it's all
in the box. There's even
uniform.
there's a shade here that's called Luna. This palette has a shade called Luna, and I'm like, yes, this is totally going in my box.
Love it. We're gonna be using these palettes, and in the process we're gonna get to know Barbara and her awesome company. So if you want to see all that, just keep on watching. So we're gonna prep and prime our eyelids. Well, Barbara is. I think mine are pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, I haven't primed, so I am going to use the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect.
There you go,
primer.
So we just kind of have the palettes laid out in front of us, and I guess we'll just roll with the punches.
Yeah.
See, you know,
this
what
is not planned.
at
no
all.
looks prepared. So this is all like a mystery.
Yes. Let's get started. So I guess I'm gonna go in with one of the lighter shades.
I'm gonna use the Eco Earth palette.
Eco Earth.
Aries.
I'm right now. I'm in the Saturn palette, and I'm using, what is this? Tethys. Something like that. It's a bone shade, so I'm just gonna
prime a bit.
Yeah, kind of set my eye. So Barbara.
So
I know we're all dying to know. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, how old you are? No,
so I am Cuban.
Hey.
I came here when I was 5 with my parents, and I am 20, turning 21 in February.
Hey.
I'm Aquarius.
Hey, team Aquarius.
But yeah, I'm currently still going to school, you know, getting my education.
Got to.
And, you know, starting a business and all.
She's a little busy.
A little bit.
Honestly, I thought you were older. Not because you look older, just because you have a whole business already. So it's like, I don't know. I did not think you were 20.
Yeah, I'm still a baby.
Literally. But that's awesome, making, you know, moves now and kind of establishing yourself now.
Setting a good foundation.
Exactly. What made you kind of dabble in the world of business?
Ooh. Well, from a very young age, I hated working for other people. Like, I never enjoyed it. I worked at the mall a lot, and I just did not enjoy it. I don't like being bossed around, being told what to do. I can't pick like what days off I get. And I also wanted to do something where I could share like a bit of myself and my spirituality with the world, and so it sort of just unfolded what I wanted to do.
I totally feel that, because on the daily I'm always like, well, when I was working, because thanks to this pandemic I'm furloughed, but it is annoying having to work for someone else and not you know, having control of your schedule and all that. It's like, what the heck. So I totally feel that. I'm gonna be moving on to a transition shade in the Saturn.
Oh yes, I've been totally mute. I'm using the Vega color and the Eco Earth palette, and that will be my transition color.
Cool, yeah. I'm gonna use a Hexagonal Storm.
Ooh.
And it's just like a
Long
nice,
name.
right? It's a nice little peachy, like good transition shade.
Disclosure, I am not a makeup pro. Like the thing that I least do are my eyes, so this is like a bit of a challenge for me. I usually just do like face, sometimes no eyes, just mascara.
Very
so
natural, yeah.
This is new to me, this is fun.
It's all good. We're all, practice makes perfect. Not even that, but makeup is just fun.
It is fun. That's literally the only reason why I do it. It's like art.
Exactly. And it's your art, so like nobody can
There's
tell
no
you.
like right or wrong.
Exactly.
You do you, boo boo.
Yep. I think I'm gonna move on and dip into this palette, which is
It's the Shiny Sun.
the Shiny Sun palette. Okay, yeah, and I can see how they all correlate. Like this definitely gives me sun vibes. I mean, I don't know what Saturn looks like, but
Yeah, right? I think Saturn's
see
very
it.
like earthy colors, like nudes and things like that.
I love that. And these are actually from the brand Dito, which I think we did, and they're all vegan. They only have eyeshadows, or they have other kind of.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think they mostly focus on eyeshadows.
Okay.
And they're always launching new palettes, like different cute themes. Like I know they recently did one with like like goddesses and things like that. So Aphrodite palette.
Nice.
And I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, definitely love that. I'm gonna go and dip into Neutron, and I'm gonna just dip into it lightly because it definitely looks a little dark, but I want that to kind of help out as a transition shade. I'm excited to see what you do. Me too. I'm excited
what
to
you
know
create.
where this goes.
Right? I'm still packing with this Vega color.
So what pushed you to start Sol y Luna?
Well, going back with, the whole freedom thing, I feel like this COVID thing, like, some people may not think this was, like, the best time to start a business,
Right.
but I think it was an awesome time. I think, like, things sort of slowed down a bit, and I was able to sort of brainstorm and really set down what I wanted to do peacefully. Like, there was no rush.
Yeah, on your terms.
Yeah, but as to why, I basically wanted to create something that I could share myself, because I feel like on my main Instagram, we're all about social media nowadays, and I feel like there's only so much you could share without being like super like pushy and annoying.
Yeah.
So I just thought I would create a brand that I could share with the world and would basically empower the world, enlighten the world, sort of like some soft consciousness, nothing super crazy that will make people look the other way, but just some uplifting messages here and there that,
Yeah.
everybody always needs a little sprinkle of that in their lives.
And have you always been into like tarot reading and all that energy stuff, or
No.
like when did that really start for you?
So my boyfriend's family are more on like the conscious side.
Okay.
So definitely meeting him was like a bit of like my awakening.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they recommended lots of good books and things like that. So that definitely like sped up my journey, and it just sort of stuck ever since. Like it felt really natural to me.
Right.
The values, the things that you believe in, wanting to like better yourself to then better the world and things like that.
Right.
It just sort of like all like fell into place for me.
That's so dope. And how long ago was that?
That was, I believe, senior year of high school.
Okay.
So I was like, I always say like I turned into an adult, and then like I also kind of like woke up,
Yeah.
and so it was like,
That's dope.
dang, like there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, and that's awesome that you found that like through your partner. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that spiritual awakening, which is kind of really the same with me. Like me and my boyfriend, like he's always been, I don't want to say he's always been woke, because we've always everyone has their transition.
Yeah, different levels.
Yeah, but I feel like he just went through a lot of things in life, I feel, that kind of pushed his spiritual journey, and so meeting him kind of also helped me blossom my spirituality.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and like open my mind more. I don't know about you, but like in like most Latin families, like they just kind of like
Yeah.
tell you kind of what to believe in a way, like like you're kind of
100%.
already, you have like this map already.
You're
of what
born
you should.
into it.
Exactly. As we grow, I feel like we start making our own decisions, making our own thoughts, our own opinions, and yeah. So he was a big help in that too.
I think that's a really good way, like for both of you to grow like together, like you water me, I water you type of thing.
Exactly.
And that's awesome.
That's very important in a relationship.
Well, guys, I kind of moved on a bit. I'm touching her palette right now. I'm using the Saturn shade palette, and I'm using this Mima's color. It's like a nice, like, coffee, bronzy vibes.
Love it.
And I'm just putting that on my lid. Honestly,
Nice.
this looks really good.
Nice. These colors are honestly like
I really like
blending
this.
really well and just beautiful. I'm going to move on. I'm still in the Sun palette, but I'm going to move on to Stella. And for that one, I think I'm just gonna focus it on my outer V of my eye. Start getting some depth.
I'm trying to like look at what you're doing and see like, I should do some of that too.
Here.
Fall vibes. I like that we
It
sort
is,
of,
yes,
like,
yeah.
are coherent with the fall vibes.
For sure. So what is the meaning behind like Sol y Luna? Like I know, you know, like your business, you know, motto, I guess, but why Sol y Luna? Like what?
Why the name?
Yes.
Okay, well, first I was supposed to start the business with my sister. So the name Sol y Luna kind of just came to us because we wanted to get matching tattoos when we were younger. Of like a sun and a moon. She tends to be like more on the quieter side.
this one?
Look at that. She reps.
Oh, this one. That's the one they were trying to
She's
get.
been repping us before we even started. Like this is some #1 fan type stuff.
It's just like the universe brings you
Right?
together, you know, I feel like.
Wow.
So I feel like
Wow.
we're just meant to meet. Because hello, we're both
This is all divine
Aquariuses.
timing, guys. You're witnessing divine timing.
Exactly.
But yeah, because of my sister, I chose the name Sol y Luna, and then I also wanted to create Sol y Luna to one of the things that really stood out to me in my spiritual journey was all the symbolism and how important symbolism is,
Right.
whether it be about growth in the seasons, whether it's life and death or the sun and the, you know, like the influence that they have over us, the sun and the moon. But I wanted to share symbolism with people, and I wanted to show them the symbolism behind Sol y Luna, the dynamic of the relationship, and basically my whole store, I wanted it to be like a symbolic jewelry store, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Like you buy jewelry like the evil
Has
eye
meaning.
bracelets,
Yeah.
that basically you only wear it as a symbol of protection.
Right.
So for the people who don't know, the evil eyes are basically to ward off envious people, like envious sight, people who don't wish you well and things like that. So this is like a symbol of protection.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know that, and I just want to share like
Yeah.
those little bits of things that people could benefit from,
Yeah.
even unconsciously.
And fun fact, I actually know her sister. I knew her before knowing Barbara.
Isn't that crazy?
It's
Like,
really-
now that
it's a
we're talking
small
about it, I'm
world.
like, wow.
It's a really small world. I mean, we still work for the same company, but we used to be like on the same team. And I just thought she was so dope. She's super, super sweet. And I think, what was it? I saw her like showing off, I don't know if it was the dangly earrings. She has like, they have these the gold ones.
The ones that are like a sun and a moon.
They're all just, I think they're all suns.
Oh,
The long
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
One of the
yeah.
first,
I know which
like
ones you're
the
talking
first
about.
drop.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I saw that. I was like, and then she like tagged you in it. I went to your page and I just loved the aesthetic. Like I just like, I don't know. I just like the aesthetic, and I love, you know, the whole energy working behind it. And I was like, I need to check this girl out. This is dope.
And the thing is, when I started my business, I was kind of like following people that I had mutuals with.
Right.
So I honestly didn't even know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Until you started posting, and I was like, this girl is adorable. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
To catch up on what I have been doing so far, I used the Hugh Jeans Moon from the Saturn palette, and I kind of just touched my inner little corners. I think I'm gonna go back with the Mimas, the coffee, and I'm gonna go under my eyelids.
So I pretty much have the transition shades down. I just want to definitely dip into these shimmers, and there's so many nice ones. I might get crazy and use 2 of them. So I definitely want to use Chromeness, and I think I'm gonna put it on the outer.
Ooh, I think that's gonna look good. I'm gonna go ahead and start my concealer because I did not conceal.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead.
It's so
and
funny,
conceal.
like we all have our own ways of doing makeup.
Yep.
Our own techniques and stuff.
And there's no wrong or right.
Nope, absolutely not. For all my shimmers, if you know me, you know I like to take it on my finger just because, I don't know, I feel like it picks up good on your finger and then transitions well, so.
I honestly never apply like the lid. Today, you know, I wanted to be normal and I applied it with a brush, but I always use my fingers.
Yeah, I feel you. I have, what is it? Cronus on my eyelid.
That's such like a powerful name, Cronus.
It is.
On your eyelids.
And then now I'm gonna put Nova in the inner corner, just to kind of like make my eyes a little brighter.
They look good. Like it looks done.
Right? Yes.
I like it a lot.
So I guess my next question would be, what were like your biggest struggles that you faced, you know, starting your business? And then like, you know, while in the business.
Well, as far as like the business, I don't think I had that many challenges. You know, there's always like those paper documents and taxes and things with the county.
Okay.
But other than that, I feel like my biggest challenge was myself. You know how sometimes you're like your biggest enemy?
Yes, ma'am.
And I feel like starting the business, I wouldn't say that I put myself down, but there are those moments where I'm like, nobody's gonna buy this.
Oh, the
you know,
self-sabotage.
Yeah, the self-sabotage. And it's like, nobody's gonna buy this.
Yes.
People don't believe in the spiritual stuff. You're gonna sound crazy.
Oh my God.
Da-da-da-da. And it's just little things like that.
Yeah.
That definitely this business, I feel like, as it has grown itself, it has also like helped me grow in a lot of ways, and especially in that self-sabotage way, because I'm like, there's been so many people who have been impacted by my business in a positive way, and there's just no way that like what I'm doing is wrong, you know?
Exactly.
So I'm trying to get back on my own side again and
I love that.
stop challenging myself.
I feel you. 100.
But definitely sometimes we can be like our worst enemy.
Yeah, 100%. Well, this looks really nice.
That looks so good.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I definitely see the sun in my eyes.
It's like a whole galaxy.
Yes. To wrap this up really quickly for my eye look, I'm gonna just put in Photosphere, right? Yeah, Photosphere. It's like a really like more yellowy gold in the inner corner to make it pop a little more. I'm just being extra.
So
just
good.
being extra.
I love it.
And yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is take Stella under my eye to kind of tie in the look, and then probably do eyeliner, mascara, and then we're done. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So this is gonna be a two-part question, two-parter. Twofer. We're gonna do, I wanna know where you see yourself in 5 years, and then I wanna know where you see Soy Luna in 5 years.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Well, hopefully in 5 years I am done with school. I don't think I'll be done. I'll be close to being done. I'll be at UCF by then.
Okay.
Hopefully more decided with my career option. I know I want to do like social work, that route, but I don't know exactly like what type of counseling like I will be doing. I don't know. I'm leaning towards children. So I'm hoping that by then I'm more organized as far as school goes.
Right.
I don't know if this counts. I want to have a house.
Yes, that's awesome.
I want to have a house by then.
Girl, same.
As far as Soy Luna, I want to manifest opening like a boutique.
Oh,
So imagine like in 5 years, I definitely see that happening. I want to open up like a spiritual boutique, because I feel like some of the spiritual stores in Orlando are very like, you just go in there, and for the average person who knows nothing about anything related to that, it's kind of hard. Like there's crystals, there's lamps, there's rocks, there's oils.
yeah, you don't really
So-
know what to do with
Yeah,
what.
so I want to make like a beginners friendly to, you know, the metaphysical world boutique store. And then I also want to sell my clothes there, my jewelry. I want to have a little like part in the boutique where I do my tarot readings like personally, so I can actually like talk to the clients. And I think that would be awesome to open up a little spiritual store / boutique.
Yeah, let me see. Super cute. Love it. Yeah, my eye look is pretty much done. I'm just probably going to do my eyeliner and mascara off camera, and we'll come back and kind of wrap everything up. We're back. So we're back. Our makeup is fully done. These are the looks we came up with. Really like these.
I hope you could see mine. Like, I don't know if you can see it.
Definitely.
Like,
She showed you the more natural way to
yes,
apply these
natural
shadows.
approach.
So great, and I showed you the more extra way to go with it.
The more
but I like
professional,
it.
the professional way. This beginners, you know, pro.
These shadows, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. Not saying that I expected like crappy shadows or anything, but like, you know, when you hear vegan and like 100%, like you just don't know, like, you know. And these shadows really stood up to the quality that I'm like used to with, you know, just any other shadows.
I feel like a big misconception with vegan makeup is that like, ooh, I wonder if it'll be pigmented, I wonder if it'll be good. But it's literally just the same makeup, if I could say, but not tested on animals. That's usually the thing that keeps it from being vegan. The fact that it sells in China, so they have to test it on like bunnies and things like that. And so it being vegan, it's just that it's not sold over there and it's not tested.
Okay. Well,
But it's usually the same ingredients and things like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, they're so good. So that's awesome to know. That's pretty much it. I hope you got a good take on these palettes that are in the Luna box, and I hope you guys got a good take on Barbara.
I was really excited to do this video. You guys could get to know me a little more.
Yeah.
It was awesome chatting with Shally, and I'm just excited for the next video.
Oh yeah, so definitely go check out Barbara and Soy Luna. I'll have all her information linked down below, and then definitely go to her YouTube channel because we're gonna be doing a part 2 collab on hers.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. Definitely go check that out. It's gonna be a little different than this one, so
yeah,
definitely go check that out.
Definitely really different.
Yeah. So by the time this video is up, that one will be up. So
it'll be like a part 1 and a part 2.
Exactly.
This is like the first half of the Get Ready With Us.
So you're not done. You have to go see the other one. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. Looking forward to your journey and you know, seeing your business grow. As you guys know, I'm really big on small businesses, especially when they're women and Latina owned. So
super grateful for the support.
Yes, 100%. So girl power, we gotta support each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I hope it's that one.
YouTube personality.
Myself. Ooh.
Myself, girl. That's a hard one.
She said myself.
Alright, yeah, perfect framing.
I like that. Ooh, I look great for this next question. I don't know. I was just talking.
I'm having a total brain fart right now. Like my mind.
I'm sure like on camera it looks like I didn't even do my eyes. I promise.
You did. There. I know. I figured we were just talking. I don't know. I'm like, should we talk to the camera?
Yeah, no.
We did it.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Right?
Catch us in the next one.